Yehuda told his brothers, לכו ונמכרנו לישמעאלים, ויודענו אל תהי בו, כי יוחינו בשורנו הוא, וישמעו אחיו. Everybody listen to what Yehuda said. The brisker Ruf asked Akasha, what happens if Yehuda gets caught? Yaakov finds out exactly what he did. He lose olam hazeh be'olam habo. So he says a cheshbon, but this question was raised by the brothers, and Yehuda came with an answer. He had a tactic. The only way that he can find out is through Ashros Hashchina. So the Medrash says that they were mitzarev, the Shechina HaKadosha in the Herum. Nobody is allowed to tell Yaakov Avinu. Not that the Shechina has no courage to tell over, but the Gemara says, Ein Shechina shruya elo mitoich simcho. The Shechina cannot come down to a person and tell him what's going on unless the person is besimcho. That's the ingredient of Ashros Hashchina. An ovel has no simcho. Therefore, there is no Ashros Hashchina by a base ovel. So the brothers asked him what's going to be after the first year of the aveluth. Gezeiro ala mes shetishtachach min alev. So Yehuda said, it's a gezeiro on the mes, not on the high. We're going to sell him, we're not going to kill him. Melo, he's going to be an ovel, lack of simcho, and that way he will not have the Ruach HaKodesh to be able to find out whether Yosef is alive or not. This is what the brisker says. What was the heter of the brothers to change the psak of Chayiv Miso to Mechira, to sell him? Besides that, there's a Isser to sell a Yehudi. The Gemara says the only Isser is if you are first Mishtamish Bo and afterwards you sell him. To avoid that, Yehuda says, Veyodenu al tehi bo, don't touch him. Otherwise you're going to have a Shaila, Chayiv Misa. How about they change the psak from Misa to Mechira? He was not Chayiv Misa because he did something wrong. He was not over on the Shiva Mitzvahs B'nei Noach even. He was Chayiv Misa because he was saying Lashon Hara on them and tried to push them from Olam Habo. He became the favorite son. Not because he was a Ben Zekunim. There was a bigger Ben Zekunim, Binyamin. Because he said Lashon Hara. And just like Ishmael was pushed away, Esau was pushed away, all the Shvatim are going to be pushed away. He is a Rodef. The Haloch ba'Rodef, you don't kill him unless there's no other way. A Rodef nitan lehatzilu be'echod me'evorov. If you can dispose without killing him, you're not allowed to kill him. And the Gemara says, what was the real reason why Yaakov had to suffer? Because for 22 years, Yaakov Avinu was mitzayer his parents, and he was lacking the mitzvah skibud avim. In fact, when Yaakov Avinu came to Eretz Yisrael and he confronted his brother Esau, he had one worry behind his mind: the pegam that he was not mechabed his parents. He has no idea how much tsar he was gorem to Yitzchak and Rivka for 22 years. It's not even 22 years, it's more than that. There were extra 14 years that we don't count. It's actually 36 years. Those 22 years, Yaakov Avinu paid. The brothers made a mistake in Hashomayim with the Shechina, that Yosef is being sold, put away from his father for 22 years. An interesting thing he says, Rodberg, whenever Yaakov is mentioned next to his son Yosef, his name is Yisroel. When Yosef is lost, he gets his name back to Yaakov. When Yosef is found, his name is again Yisroel. Because Yisroel means Kisoriso im Elokim be'im anoshim batuchal, that you started up with Esav and you won him. Yosef is the sitno shel Esav. Oyubes Yaakov Esh, ubes Esav lekash, ubes Yosef lehovo. Bikesh Yaakov leishe b'shalva. Yaakov wanted to see it in peace. What do you mean? How can you see it in peace? There's a gezeras golus that Yitzchak was mekabel on himself, so that his children will not suffer. They should not be in one place. In Eretz Yisrael, you cannot have sitting in peace like gezeras golus. Yaakov had to be transported to Golus, to Mitzrayim, and he lived in Mitzrayim in Golus in peace for 17 years with the greatest kibud and honor from his children.